Some cars don't just move the goalposts, they redefine the entire game. They don't just raise the bar, they launch it into orbit, they obliterate them, they shatter expectations and rewrite the rules of what's possible. The McLaren Senna is one of those cars. It's a machine that doesn't compromise, doesn't hold back, and doesn't apologize for its singular focus. It didn't arrive quietly, it announced its presence with a roar that echoed through the automotive world. It was a seismic shock to the hypercar world, a jolt that woke everyone up and forced them to reconsider what a performance car could truly achieve. Built for one purpose, a singular, unwavering objective, driving every decision, every line, every component, to be the fastest, the most ferocious, the most uncompromising machine on the track. Most connected, offering an unparalleled level of feedback and control to the driver. Most rewarding track car that could still wear a number plate, a testament to its duality, a beast unleashed on both the circuit and the open road, lap times over luxury, a relentless pursuit of speed at the expense of all else, downforce over daily comfort, prioritizing grip and stability over a plush ride. The Senna is a statement of intent, written in carbon fiber and shouted through a V8, a visceral declaration of performance unburdened by compromise. In an era of complex hybrid hypercars where electric motors and battery packs were becoming the norm, the Senna was a hard reset, a deliberate step back to basics, a rejection of unnecessary complexity, a return to pure, visceral driving, an experience unfiltered, raw, and utterly engaging. McLaren wanted a car that put the driver's connection to the road, the feeling of the tires biting into the asphalt above all else, to create a symbiotic relationship between man and machine. Every wing, vent and surface is there to manipulate air, to channel it, to harness its power, to glue the car to the tarmac, to generate immense downforce and provide unwavering stability at mind-bending speeds. The Senna is brutally honest. It makes no attempt to hide its intentions or soften its edges. Its form dictated by function, every curve and angle serving a specific aerodynamic purpose, its engineering worn proudly on its sleeve. A celebration of mechanical prowess, a showcase of cutting-edge technology. It's not for the faint of heart, it demands respect, skill, and a willingness to push the limits. But for those who crave the ragged edge of performance, for those who seek the ultimate driving experience, the Senna blurred the lines between road car and GT3 racer, its performance capabilities rivaling those of dedicated track machines, challenging what a hypercar could be, redefining the boundaries of performance and pushing the envelope of automotive engineering. It's not just a chapter in McLaren's story, it's a bold and unforgettable statement. It's a headline in the history of performance cars, a legend etched in carbon fiber and forged on the racetrack. To understand the McLaren Senna, you have to understand Ayrton Senna, the man, the legend. His partnership with McLaren in Formula One from 1988 to 1993 defined an era and produced some of the sport's most iconic moments. Senna's relentless drive for perfection and his spiritual connection to the car shaped McLaren's ethos. The lessons learned with Senna about chassis balance, feedback, and the pursuit of the limit became foundational for McLaren's road cars. When McLaren set out to create the purest expression of their brand, only one name carried the weight: Senna. Using that name was a promise, a commitment to build a car worthy of the legend. The Senna had to be raw, visceral, and dominant, a machine Ayrton himself would have respected. The McLaren Senna didn't start as a marketing idea. It began with a question: what if we built a car with zero compromises? The project, codenamed P15, aimed to create the lightest McLaren since the F1, with unprecedented downforce and a driver-first focus. Form followed function, every line and surface justified by performance. The Senna family gave their blessing, ensuring the car would truly embody Ayrton's spirit. Ayrton's nephew, Bruno Senna, provided feedback, fine-tuning the car's handling and feel. The goal, a feedback loop so pure the driver feels hardwired to the machine. The result is a car that demands everything from its driver and rewards them with an experience like no other. Turning the P15 concept into the McLaren Senna was a masterclass in obsessive engineering. The challenge: create a devastatingly effective track car that's still road legal. Every component was scrutinized for weight savings, carbon fiber everywhere, racing seats at just 3.35 kilograms each, even the door mechanisms redesigned for lightness. The aerodynamic package was revolutionary. 800 kilograms of downforce, active aero systems, and a massive rear wing that constantly adjusts for maximum grip. Every decision prioritized performance over aesthetics or convenience. Glass panels in the doors let drivers see the apex, enhancing connection to the road. No luggage compartment, a Spartan interior. Luxury here is the feeling of a car at the limit. The Senna isn't for everyone, it's for those who understand that true luxury is pure, unfiltered performance. It's a car built for the dedicated few who crave the ultimate driving experience. Nestled deep within the heart of the Senna lies a powerhouse of engineering brilliance. At the heart of the Senna is a 4-litre twin-turbo V8, a symphony of controlled explosions waiting to be unleashed. This isn't just an engine, it's the soul of the beast. It churns out a staggering 789 horsepower, a figure that commands respect, and a monstrous 800 nanometers of torque, ready to deliver relentless thrust at any given moment. This makes it the most powerful McLaren road car engine of its time, a testament to pushing boundaries and redefining what's possible. It's a legacy etched in fire and speed, instant throttle response, a direct connection between driver and machine. The slightest input translates to immediate action, blurring the lines between thought and reality. Lightning-fast, dual-clutch shifts, ensuring seamless power delivery and minimal interruption to the relentless surge forward. And a roof-mounted intake that channels induction sound straight into the cabin. This amplifies the visceral experience, immersing the driver in a cacophony of mechanical fury. It's an orchestra of combustion, performed just inches from your ears. The result, a raw mechanical symphony and savage acceleration. It's an untamed beast unleashed, pinning you back in your seat as the world blurs around you. But power is nothing without control. Harnessing this immense force requires precision, finesse, and an unwavering connection to the car. The Senna's race-active chassis Control 2 suspension uses hydraulics and sensors to constantly adjust damping and roll stiffness. This intricate system anticipates every undulation, every corner, ensuring optimal grip and composure. In race mode, the car hunkers down, transforming into a ground-hugging machine. The carbon ceramic brakes are the most advanced ever fitted to a McLaren, stopping the car from 200 kilometers per h in just 100 meters. Active aerodynamics stabilize the car under braking, giving the driver confidence to push harder. The combination of acceleration, chassis sophistication, and braking creates a performance envelope few will ever fully exploit. The Senna is a masterclass in power and poise, every element working in harmony for the ultimate track experience. If the V8 is the Senna's heart, aerodynamics are its soul. Every surface, scoop, and winglet is designed for one thing: to command the air. The colossal top-mounted rear wing is hydraulically actuated, constantly adjusting for downforce or drag reduction. Up front, a huge splitter and active aero blades channel air for cooling or performance, balancing the car perfectly. The underbody and double diffuser create ground effect, sucking the car to the road. Gurney flaps, louvres, and side scoops, all born from wind tunnel obsession, work as a cohesive system. The result, 800 kilograms of downforce at 155 miles per hour, allowing cornering speeds that defy belief. The Senna doesn't just cut through the air, it commands it, giving the driver grip and confidence to push to the limit. When McLaren unveiled the Senna, the world was stunned. Its brutal, function over form design divided opinion. Some saw a masterpiece of engineering, others questioned its looks, but the specs were undeniable. Sub 1,200 kg dry weight, 789 horsepower, 800 kilograms of downforce. The Senna was built to a standard, not a price, the absolute pinnacle of track performance. Controversy swirled around its appearance and the use of the Senna name, but the family support silenced most critics. All 500 units sold out before the public reveal, and the final car was auctioned for charity, cementing its legacy. The Senna wasn't just a car, it was a statement, and the world waited to see if it could live up to the hype. Anticipation was sky high for the first driving impressions. When the first reviews landed, the automotive world held its breath. The Senna's reputation was quickly sealed. It wasn't just good, it was extraordinary, a true testament to McLaren's engineering prowess. Critics and drivers alike were singing its praises. On track, drivers experienced sensory overload, a symphony of sensations assaulting their senses from every direction. Raw noise, a visceral roar emanating from the powerful engine. Direct steering, offering unparalleled feedback and responsiveness. And a connection to the tarmac like nothing else, a feeling of being glued to the road, inspiring immense confidence. The 800 kilograms of downforce was real, a tangible force pressing the car into the asphalt, letting drivers corner at speeds that seemed to defy physics, pushing the boundaries of what was thought possible in a road car. Braking was violent and consistent, lap after lap, inspiring confidence to brake later and later. Thanks to carbon ceramic discs and the air brake, deceleration was nothing short of astonishing. The Senna demanded focus and precision, rewarding only the most skilled and attentive drivers. Rewarding skill with an unmatched driving experience, a pure and unfiltered connection between driver and machine. On the road, it was firm and uncompromising, a constant reminder of its track-focused DNA. But surprisingly usable for a car so extreme, proving that even a track weapon could be tamed for everyday use. The active suspension smoothed out rough roads, providing a surprising level of compliance, and visibility was better than many mid-engined rivals, making it surprisingly easy to place on the road. But no one bought a Senna for comfort. That wasn't the point. They bought it for the thrill, the adrenaline rush, especially on track where it truly came alive. McLaren had delivered a masterpiece of engineering and design. The ultimate road-legal track car, uncompromising and unforgettable, a legend in its own time. The Senna proved that pure, focused engineering, driven by a relentless pursuit of performance, could still shock and awe, reminding us of the power of innovation and the thrill of driving. Years later, the McLaren Senna stands as a benchmark for track-focused performance. Its legacy is philosophical purity, engineering stripped to its most effective form. The Senna inspired a generation, pushing boundaries in lightweight materials, aerodynamics and chassis control. It proved there's a market for cars that prioritize raw, visceral driving above all else. The car is a fitting tribute to Ayrton Senna, capturing his spirit and relentless pursuit of the limit. Today, the Senna is a modern classic, a high watermark for the internal combustion hypercar. It's not just a car, it's a legend, an icon, and a reminder of how emotional and unforgettable driving can be.